And hello, everybody. Welcome to tonight's episode of Adventure Rolls Revenants Wake. We are so glad that you all are here with us tonight for, presumably, maybe the end of this dungeon crawl. We'll see. It's been very exciting with all these reveals and everything going on. But let's see if we're getting to that point and jump into tonight's episode. When last we left our heroes, our party was continuing their descent beneath the tower, the mage's tower of Thallus, without the exterior of Arkan Bridge. Here they found temple to Miracle and various tests to this undead god, and known as one of the Dead Three within Faerun. Our heroes managed to overcome each challenge, and eventually arriving at what looked to be almost that of a ziggurat of sorts beneath the city, encountering a needle blight as well as a strange spherical creature with a singular eye and many eye stalks guarding it, saying that it was summoned by Thallus to guard this area. And from there, the party managed to make their way up, finding that a nothic existed at the top of this ziggurat, guarding a mysterious blue flame that irradiated from the top of this temple of sorts. And so, with the suspicion that this might be the former apprentice of Thallus, as it is adorned in a red robe, our heroes have approached the top, and our nothic friend has greeted our party with a big toothy grin, though its mouth remains motionless, as they all hear simultaneously with enchanted echo. I was waiting for you. Welcome.
Well, apologies for being late then, Gideon LeBlanc. We'll just say friends for now. I'm sure they don't want to be giving their names to a stranger. Why don't you introduce yourself and I don't know, we can begin this appropriately.
The Nothic kind of slowly trudges around the blue flame, and the robes continue to just drape over it. But even with its long extended fingers and hands, all of you, with your passive perceptions, begin to notice that looks like there's almost like cracks forming across its skin of sorts. And it seems to be glowing a mysterious blue and purples flashing in between each. It's almost like flows of water or lava are going in between the cracked skin. And as it continues, it goes, Gideon, I was wondering when you would make it to our door.
I'm sorry. Again, I'm at a loss for words. Are you the apprentice or just a failed experiment? As I do say that, though, as I'm looking at the veins and the cracks of the arcane, is it the same color as the flame behind him?
It does appear to be this color of the flame.
Does this look anything like the fire that we experienced in, was it Solune's? Yeah, because they did the purification thing, right?
No, that one looked more like a pure white fire almost, with bluish tint to it.
Okay.
Sounds like a moonlight ritual, right?
That's what. Yeah, this one looks. There's just like almost like propane, almost to a certain degree, like propane or methane burning.
We're cooking with gas.
Pretty much.
I'm also kind of holding an action to attack him if he tries to attack like Rose or anyone nearby me. Too. Just kind of
okay. Noted.
Standing at the ready.
And I kind of reach down and grab Bark and say, Bark,
Amazing.
familiar to you at all?
Not that I can tell. Who are you, buddy? I could ask the same thing to you. Okay, that's freaky. You can go ahead and put me away. I did not see his mouth move, but I heard him in my head.
Okay.
It's so good.
Does he have a brain? You know, we'll get back to that later.
Would you make that?
Wait, hold on. What?
I gotta have my prop, right?
Did you 3D print a skeleton head?
No. This is a foam one I had sitting around from a project.
So good.
Yes, I love it so much.
That's incredible. I
Well, then he has a smile to him too.
I
Yeah.
was so focused on. I didn't see that you held up a prop. Anyway,
I was like, either let's focus or he did not think that was
Yeah.
funny.
no, I was zoned in. I was
He
zoned.
shoots. He misses.
He misses because the DM is a dingus. Anyway. Anyway, the Thallus was. I guess it's only fair. You managed to deduce that yes, I am indeed his apprentice. At one point in life, I was known as Xeric. Xeric.
Xerc. Okay,
Yeah, Xeric.
I see. My brain would not. Now that I look at it, it's very easy, but my brain would not put that together. So I'm assuming you were his attempt to become a lich, and I guess this is what happened when you touched the wild magic.
Well, as he looks at it, touching the wild magic's but one effect, but becoming this is not necessarily a singular thing. Rather, you could say I'm more cursed to guard this forsaken temple for his own cursed plans.
So if we could help you escape, would you help bring this whole place down if you know the inner workings?
I am familiar with things, but if you're willing to help, state your terms and maybe we can assist one another.
What is it that you're seeking? Freedom, obviously, but specifically, I wager you've had plenty of time to think about it.
Plenty. I wish to be free of this form.
There's probably no magic that we in this group can produce changes. However, I'm certain there has to be something out there that we can get connected to try to find somebody who can.
I'll say go and make persuasion check there, Alize.
Okay. They Wanderer Ranger. You said persuasion?
Yeah.
$23.
Okay. Kind of looks over you all. It does not surprise me that you all would lack the capacity to be able to alter forms, as it were. It's powerful magic, only attained by its select few. But you say you know mages that could potentially do something.
Maybe not directly in names. I'm from the Feywild myself, so if you're willing to make a deal, with Faye, I'm pretty positive there might be a good one in there. However, that is making a deal, so you might not want to do that.
I am smarter than that.
I mean, you get yourself in a situation, so there is that.
It is not uncommon for wizards of Thay to betray each other.
Well, was he a wizard of Thay then?
A very well hidden one, but yes.
Did you know that going in, or did you find that out along the way?
I had my suspicions. That's why I wanted to be taught by him. The ability to be able to sneak into places, worm your way in, let your tendrils grow. Couldn't pass that up.
Finding information, building the network, trying to gain superiority over another.
Exactly.
The ladder keeps
Fantastic.
going.
Go ahead.
Oh, nope. It's a ladder. Just keep going up.
So, you're stuck here now. He hasn't been back for a while, clearly with the dust upstairs with his wife. Why?
How do you know about Maria?
We have a ways?
He's
I might have snooped through a book or two.
gonna go ahead and I'll say make a you, since you're hiding the full truth, this will probably be a deception check.
I mean, he'd even be willing to reach into the pouch and bring out the journal that he has.
Okay. Now,
Be like,
yeah,
I went through his office.
I'll say
Like
go
I
ahead.
said, journal too.
I'll say go ahead and make an advantage. Okay.
Good thing I built him for this. 22.
He looks in. He kind of just walks away a little bit, looks into the fire, then looks back. As far as why he hasn't been back, I don't know. He's ever roaming, trying to figure out the next piece in the puzzle for lichdom and the like.
I mean, it sounds like he set up a whole thing here underneath the city. What is it?
Let's see. Excuse me.
Bless you.
Yes. Well, he managed to harness some wild magic, as you can see.
Mm-hmm.
Believed that maybe harnessing it could enhance his own power or abilities. And not, as he holds his hand out, inflict with the spell plague.
What kind of information would we have on the spell play? I mean, it's pretty common, right?
It's pretty common, as it fairly recently happened, that he is effectively something known as a spell scarred, where sometimes if some people, so I would say for bare bones basics, you would know that the spell scarred typically could potentially be drawn into madness at some point if they are consumed by it almost. To know more about it, you can roll an Arcana check.
Yeah.
Well, that's it.
Oh, girl. 10.
6. I rolled a 1.
Rose is still recovering, man.
She's been this way this whole dungeon crawl. I've just been resigned to my fate.
Gideon, did you roll at all?
10.
10.
Same as
Yeah.
Malazar.
So, not much more is known than that, other than they could potentially be dangerous. You know that the Emerald Enclave typically sought them out and tried to kill them, as they were seen as abominations to nature and the natural order. Spell plague was generally caused by the death of Mistra, so it was magic gone wild, effectively. So yeah, I'm heard dying for like the 5th time. But anyway, he looks. I wasn't privy to all of my master's plans, but I believed he planned to harness this fire in some capacity and try to consume as many souls as possible within Arkenbridge. Trap them in either one or multiple gems.
Is there some sort of rigged system then? Is what we were thinking. Because this is directly under it, it seems. Right?
He looks around. The most I would know would be the user. An activation of specific words would be my guess.
Did he
Would
work with any...
he's-
Oh, sorry.
No.
Oh, wait, did you work with other... Or do you know if he worked with other contacts within the city as well?
He looks... He played his games. Made up appearances. Nothing nefarious. Very few were in on our dealings.
If he's charming his way through town, any sort of activity against him could be seen as, oh no, you're attacking our guy. He's cool. Let's attack you. So, anyways, Rosa.
Well, is the orb above in the tower? Does that have to do with what's going on down here?
No. That merely allowed him to watch interested parties of his, potential targets, or people that may seem to do him harm.
So it was just for scrying. That's it.
Pretty much.
I want to insight him.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
Oh, nat 20. Look at that.
Yay, Rosa!
Nice.
25.
Okay.
And I got a 19.
Right. Anyone else? Okay. As
Sure. I'll roll and try to get something. Nope. 10.
all right. With that, Rezavin, looking at this figure, this is unlike any creature you've ever seen. Lithe, hunched back, and just elongated fingers. It is wild and just very hard to read. For Alize and Rosa, even with the telepathy, there's an element within his voice, just with how he's been speaking, that seems to be rather consistent in very few intentional pauses to try and cover up lies or anything like that. He seems to be rather forthright with his information, where he's providing everything that he is certainly aware of. Excuse me.
Okay. So he used that to spy on enemies, future victims. Okay.
Do you have the ability to do scrying if we ended up bringing you upstairs or anything? Or somehow brought it down here?
I unfortunately do not.
So is he doing this for his wife? Or like, why is he doing this?
Well, many Thayan wizards would love to figure out how to become a lich. To gain that kind of power. The exact why, I'm unsure. Could be that his wife died and was a spirit, and maybe wanted to live with her. But I don't know for sure. And quite frankly, I did not care.
You didn't
You
care
know
what
what?
your master's
That's fair.
plans were.
No. I didn't care who his friends were. I didn't care what he did, as long as he taught me. And our goals were, well, accomplished.
Sounds like you put your fruit in the wrong basket, my friend. I'll kind of change the paper over to the page that talks about basically like using like, I think it was like an apprentice or like his beast to
Oh yeah, the pet.
like experiment with the ritual first. If I remember correctly, or like
Yeah,
what it
so
was.
he referred to other people and experiments as pets, and then that they'll feed his pets to his beast and things like along those lines, effectively. He looks at that and goes, "You think I am the beast?"
We're trying to figure that out.
I mean, he might have turned you into one, or at least treated you like a pet.
A pet, that is certainly the case, but a beast. Friend, I am not his beast, as he keeps on walking.
Do you know
Who
anything
is it
about this
then?
beast? Yeah.
He looks and goes, "What will you do for me if I give you this information?"
Well,
We'll free you
We
from this
could-
form.
That was already on
Well-
the table. What more will you do for me?
I cannot hurt.
do you want information? You seem to like secrets and other things.
Depends on the information.
What are your interests in? At least before this. Were you also trying to become a lich, or were you just after the secrets of others?
If I could become a lich, that would be the ultimate goal. But secrets, pain, that kind of thing. Necromancy. But above all, he thinks, tell me, what are you going to do with this information that I provide?
Well, we want to track him down, which, when we're successful, we could contact you, and you could do as you see fit with him, and we could string him up for you. We could try to, put him in a similar kind of position as the one that you're in now, and you could have at him. Do whatever you will. Revenge.
He kind of walks over to you, Alize, and he is pushing like 7 feet tall as he kind of just looks down at you with his singular green eye as you see.
My 4 foot 11 self.
Yep. He looks down. And
My
goes,
wings go to 6.
yeah. He looks down and just kind of moves his hand about. Goes.
You're like a half step in front.
No.
He looks. You will hunt down Thallus and kill him, is what you're saying.
Or if you want to have the honor, we could let you know. I'm a
Looks at
ranger of the
Alize.
Feywilds. Protecting and tracking down is my specialty. And the longer I'm on this plane, the stronger I get. Back home, I'm 10 times stronger than I am now. This is my specialty.
Well, that is your specialty. In my current form, there's not much I could do against him. He would kill me outright. But if you kill him... he turns around and says, my vengeance shall be through you! I like this deal. You will be my hammer of justice.
She'll put out her hand.
No. Never with a Fae. He looks over to you, Gideon. But always with you.
Well, those things were already on the table. You need more. I want names. Who he was targeting.
Well, ever in the negotiating phase. For a bit of fun. He looks around and goes, and regarding his beast stands tall and has many heads. But if you strike one down, 2 shall grow.
Does that sound familiar?
And at that point, I'll say go ahead and make a nature check.
Uh, 19.
19?
13.
14.
Made a natural 1 wisdom save, so Gideon's lost in visions.
No, that's...
Gripping his glaive, like...
I will say, actually, so real quick, I'll get the other arcanas, knowing your wisdom save. So 19 for Alize. What did Rezamin get?
14.
And Rosa?
14.
13.
13. So, real quick, you said you got a nat 1 on your wisdom save. As you drop your glaive and it hits the ground, and the descriptions of this creature, suddenly you are back in that combat. And you're just seeing spells being flung, arrows go flying. You look over and you see Hope holding out her holy symbol to Lathander as a bright light is surging from it. The creature roars back, and also you look up and you just see multiple-headed creature come down, and it bites down on one of your teammates. And you're just currently lost in this vision. And Alize, Rosa and Rezamin, this creature doesn't sound like something that you're naturally familiar with. But Alize, with your various adventures across time and things like that, you have heard tales of this mythical beast. And you know that it is known as a Hydra.
Hydra? Okay. As she's been, like, looking through and, like, rereading for once, ever since she started that with Rose on her journal, she's gonna take out her journal, and she's gonna be like, wait, this sounds familiar, and she's gonna flip, and she'll kind of scroll. Hydra, right? Has 1, multiplies.
I knew I liked you. Exactly.
Well, fought a fair number of things in my 1500 years.
I'm noticing Gideon's reaction. I'm pretty sure he told us like what he fought and stuff. Like, did he? I don't remember.
I think I mentioned multiple heads when I was reading through the journal when it came to him.
Mm.
We just
Okay.
couldn't figure it out at the time. So
Is he visibly like
yeah,
gone right now though? Okay. I think
Yeah,
Resident
I think,
would
like,
come up to like
flames are starting to
Support a
appear
little
and
bit.
stuff.
put his hand on your back to try to calm you down a little bit.
Can't find my pen.
Goes, "Ah,
So you said, though, you knew him by name. How do you know him?
Yes. I knew him because, well, the various leaders over in Thay knew that he was stationed here. And I was sent over for my training.
Oh, no, I didn't mean Thallus, although that is also interesting. I meant Gideon. You called him by name.
Ah, yeah. My apologies.
Well,
guys.
didn't he introduce himself right before he had said that?
Did he? Oh, did he? Sorry,
Yeah.
I was out of it.
He did make it seem like he was expecting us, though. So I mean, I don't know if that was from
Yeah,
upstairs.
that's
Yeah.
true.
Well, I'm
It's a fair question.
I'm familiar with him. I'm familiar with a lot of Thallus' potential victims, such as Gideon in the Starlight.
Don't say their name. It's like Resvan's hand. You can feel like him warmed, and it's like holding back, but there's like just the licks of fire on his face. He's like barely holding back a rage.
Do you still have
As a rule.
dreams of hope?
I said, keep the names out of your mouth, and I'll cast vicious mockery when he says that. That was the line.
That's a wisdom save, correct?
Yeah, wisdom save. It's not high. He's not a great bard.
Well, that's gonna be a 14.
Yeah, he succeeds.
Right. Goes,
Mark trying to say something too.
yeah.
I was just trying to calm him down, head into the back, but I was going to reach down and try to pick up his glaive, but he does that, so he'll stop.
There he goes. Very well. My taunting is done. After all, we're entering into a business deal. Best we all be on a similar understanding.
He's holding back a really good quip. I'm holding back the quip, but I'll keep it to myself.
Fair enough.
Alize's gonna fan her wings out for like a second, like the one that's next to Gideon, to kind of like stop, and then she'll bring it back in. Now,
What? What? Sorry.
she was just trying to like diffuse it,
Oh.
just like,
Oh, okay. Sorry.
no, you're good.
Okay, Gideon, I have questions about this. Do you think you can handle them, or should I ask them at some other point?
As long as he doesn't say the names. The fact that you guys are asking questions here right now, and I'm not fighting, is more than allowance for you guys to ask questions.
Do you think you can answer them in like a really civil manner and like a non-taunting way?
He looks over to Gideon. There's, again, the toothy grin just seems to grow. I've had my fun. Very well.
Okay.
Slowly pick up my glaive.
Put some nervously between them.
Cross witness may proceed.
Why did he pick them?
He picked
Why them?
He picked any adventurers that he saw fit. They seemed to be cohesive, fairly strong, and of might. The stronger the soul, the more powerful the gem.
They weren't always happy with my dealings either.
How long have you been down here? And Gideon, how long ago did this happen? There's some time frames that are...
They can scry.
I can. But how does he know? You've been down here for a fair amount of time, yes?
Yes, I have.
And you come to know things, I'm guessing is your answer.
My master tells me things.
So he's still talking to you.
It's called sending.
Right. He's still talking to you.
Yes.
Thought he might be dead.
And which is good, because now we can... So we know there's a really good chance, one, that means he's still probably on this plane if it's a regular occurrence. Because it gets a little fuzzy if you jump.
He gives like a slight
Which is good.
nod.
And two, when was the last occasion that he did this? That he sent you something?
What's the date?
1514, apparently.
Probably about a few months back, if not half a year. 6 months, give or take.
Okay.
Yeah, actually, though, Alzik brings up a good point. So, Bark said that he hasn't seen Thallus in the tower for like 200 years or something.
Mm-hmm.
And Gideon's party incident was not, what, a few years ago? It wasn't that long ago.
About a year ago, right? Is that what we said?
Give or take, yeah.
Can't remember. Yeah. A little over a year.
He communicates through sending.
But he was like telling you, okay, this guy Gideon, I'm gonna kill him.
He informs me fragments of his plans. Whenever he's about to potentially sacrifice someone to create stronger gems, he lets me know.
Did he say why he left Gideon alive? It was like a whole mind trick thing. It wasn't just like straight up killing.
He didn't keep me alive.
I mean, another experiment.
Thallus
Well, I know-
didn't keep me alive. I
But
don't
weren't you
know if
left
Thallus knows
alive?
if I'm alive.
Oh,
Well, I guess-
okay.
I mean, I might have found out later.
As far as... Again, he doesn't tell me everything. As far as I know, he thought you were dead. But I wouldn't be surprised if
Look
he...
at Bark's chat.
But
You can do that later.
Oh, okay. Well, it seemed like it was important. I don't know.
But
Maybe not.
Mm.
Okay.
what was I saying?
Sorry.
Hold on, I need to double check my notes again.
I might have gotten mixed up with something else too.
You look, I'm sorry, I got thrown off a little bit. I need to look at the I need to look at my notes here. doesn't know me, doesn't inform me of everything. But knowing him, I wouldn't be surprised if he's at least somewhat aware that you're still alive.
Well, we have been poking around the bee's nest lately.
Did you ever... Well, this is probably a knowing wizards. Did you ever work with other cults? Dendar, Chained Oblivion, Withering Oblivion? Any of those ring a bell for you?
Yeah, I was waiting for that question.
Yeah, he goes, and for clarity's sake, so for clarity's sake, it was actually 3 to 5 years ago was your thing. So,
Okay.
yeah, again, it's in my notes over here. So,
You're good. You're good.
yeah, but
Yeah, I think I left that up to you to determine. So
Yeah.
I'd
we had said 3 to 5. It's over here somewhere. But anyway, so okay. Well, what was the other? Okay, Withering Oblivion goes. I mean, I'm familiar with the cult of Dendar and things like that, but as far as working with them, unfamiliar. Withering Oblivion, though, that name does ring a bell. At least I know the name.
Mm.
You're already giving up, doing so much for me killing Thallus. All I know is that he agreed to assist the Oblivion for a bit of exchange of knowledge.
Oh, what was the exchange?
The exact abilities on how to become a lich in exchange for the Oblivion to get what he wants.
Which is...
That I do not know.
And this is the Withering Oblivion, right?
Yes,
Okay, cool. I just wanted to make sure.
you're good.
You know, I really just want to take out Thallus more and more, every second.
Why would you want your revenge on him if you're still part of his plan and that's what you wanted all along?
I want my revenge for him turning me into this, for him making me his slave, to guard this forsaken fire. I want nothing to do with this. I was learning the ways of magic, and he used me. And I want him dead.
You haven't jumped into the fire yourself or anything?
It won't consume me. I've tried.
Hmm.
That's how I became like this.
Oh.
I'm
So,
trying to remember that.
so how did he keep you? Like, how are you here now? Why can't you just leave? Like, how does that work?
Have you seen the doorways? Can't necessarily fit me, but also, if I stay here, but also if I go out there, things will most likely kill me, and then I can't see him die.
Oh, so you could just walk out right now if you wanted to.
Potentially. But then he could also, others could kill me, he could potentially kill me. Death is a pretty good motivator.
Yeah. He put some good trials in front of us, and seems like others had attempted and failed already.
So did he put you in the fire and turn you into that?
No. He turned me into this. And out of sheer boredom, I tried to jump in to end my life.
Hmm.
And then did something happen when you did, though?
I became cursed. He looks.
Okay. Rachel's actually confused.
He was turned into.
So-
He was turned into the nothic. The blue fire turned him into a spell scarred. He tried to kill himself. It didn't work. He got hit with the spell plague. That's what happened.
Oh, I thought those were the same thing. That's why I was confused. They're
No, they're
different?
separate.
Yeah, they are.
Oh, okay.
So the
Yeah,
scar is like the result of the wild magic.
Yeah, the spell scarred is what's called of someone who's inflicted with the spell plague.
Yeah.
Okay. And that I know you said you could be mad or whatever, but does it change your appearance then?
No, he was kind of. Basically, you get like runes almost on your skin.
Oh, okay.
So what you're seeing, almost like lava or river marks on him, that's the spell plague, effectively.
That's this. Okay. Okay.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah, the not him
Alright.
being
The
turned.
Nothic is the failed attempt at the experiment.
It's just Thallus messing with him, cursing him.
Or yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Okay.
True
Okay.
polymorph or something. Mhm.
but it's been a long day, folks, and a lot
It
of plot
has.
dumps. So
Hmm.
So you didn't have any
Well-
direct hand into what happened to my group. You just knew about it.
yes,
What is he doing now? Like, where is he? Like,
let's see. Yes. That part, unfortunately, I don't know for sure. What I do know is that he tends to frequent between Marsenbar and Harrowdale.
Yeah, we picked up on that. Let me guess, there's more ziggurats like this over there, huh?
Quite possibly. I haven't seen the full extent of his.
What is he waiting for? Why hasn't he accomplished what he's been going for? He's been alive for hundreds of years.
The right moment.
What do
What's
you
the
think
right
that
moment?
is?
Unsure.
Insight check?
Yeah, go ahead and do so.
Yeah, I want insight, and then I'll follow up with the question after that, too.
17.
15.
Okay. Anyone other insight?
19.
20.
All right. So, as you're kind of examining him, he does seem to be, again, forthright. He is providing all the information that he possibly knows, but he is clearly, almost for this reason, not given all the details.
Yeah.
So if you became a lich, what would be your right, like, theoretical right moment or right moments? I'm guessing you have to, gather things and do all this. Is it always a soul collecting thing?
Sometimes I don't know the specifics. I know souls are a part of it. As far as when I know I can accomplish it and do it right and do it safely.
I really wish my memory was better. All right. Well, we have a general direction.
What does keeping
I
you
really-
alive serve us at this point? By killing you, we guarantee that this place is not guarded. 1/3 of his plan is taken care of. I feel like we're almost close to a deal.
If you keep me alive, then the status quo hasn't changed for the next time he contacts me. And I can keep up the facade.
So you need us more than we need you.
I think you still need me. Because if I'm gone, then he knows.
Oh, buddy, we've already changed the status quo. I need a little bit more. I am highly uninclined to leave this room with you alive, but I do understand your worth. You have any more?
I've given you everything I possibly know. And if you... Yeah, go ahead and do so. And if you do attack me, I can't promise you that your companions here, I can't promise that one of them won't die. I see your state. You are in no state to fight.
21.
He's honest. He has shared everything he possibly knows and or remembers.
Okay. I was just gonna look at Gideon and just be like, I don't think there's anything else.
Well, I mean, there is one more thing, which is this wild magic is still here. So even if you stop guarding it, what's to stop him from waltzing back down here and activating whatever it is he's going to activate anyway? We need to make sure we cut off his ability to do this, even if you leave. So how do we do that?
He kind of looks at it a little bit and just thinks about for a second. If you're able to figure out a way to bring down this entire structure, then maybe everything could collapse in on the fire itself.
That wouldn't, trigger anything?
He has spells in place. I imagine it would trigger something, an alarm of sorts on his part. Potentially even a further trap to destroy, he points down, and destroy that bridge down below, trapping or killing anyone who falls to its depths.
The city above would be all right, I think.
I can't promise that.
There has to be some contingency he also has for above. Why else would you build it directly below a city?
Well, I mean, I guess if we told people about this place and we could, get people guarding it or something, that might be enough.
That was my thoughts.
Yeah. Because I think the biggest thing is people just don't know right now. What if they knew?
And the second step would be stopping the detonator.
Yeah.
So, if we make a deal, you stay here, or are you leaving with us? For now.
I'll be staying here. Maintain
Until we
we
can
figure
find
out-
someone to help you. What your thought is?
help me, turn me back to normal. Whatever or kill Thallus, then kill me. I don't care at that point.
Oh, we'll definitely be taken out, Thallus. You can count on that.
Very well.
Well, he just looks to the others. Anything else?
Can you tell us the properties that you've... I mean, again, you being down here and right next to this for 200 years or something. Do you know any properties? Have you been able... I mean, you're a wizard. You have to be fascinated with this, right? The wild magic flame.
What do you mean by properties?
I mean, how does it stay sustained? Have you chucked materials into it? Have you...
I mean, it's an open portion to the weave. It's kind of sustains itself.
Do you... I'm just trying to open my railgun license. Jeez.
When she said, "Do you know any properties?" All I could think was like beachside resorts.
I
Like,
was thinking
what
about
are
that too. Yeah.
I mean, listen, in this
talking
day and age, there's a lot of people who would sell their souls just to live in a place like this these days, you know.
What kind of wizard tower do you have on the coastline? I'm looking for a seaside arrangement.
Are there... Are there any... I mean, did you know about this place previous to becoming what you are? Or did he bring you down here one day out of the blue? What is this? Change you and then leave?
I was aware of this place's existence.
And did you help set up the traps and stuff then?
No, that was other people.
Is he
just
working?
to compile stuff? Mhm.
Are you working? Are you working or is he working independently now? Or is he still working within the Fae and Wizards?
It's probably safe to say he's more working independently and apart from the country.
Okay. That's sort of what it felt like, but I wanted to make sure I wasn't misreading.
We always called them the TWN, the Thay Wizarding Network, but it didn't catch on. I thought it was a good name for them. Wow.
Oh.
Anyways, so for the city then, do you know if he's got any spies in the city working for him? Keeping an eye on if people like me or us come and pry eyes.
The only ones that would have any potential idea would potentially be the Thieves Guild. But even then, I don't know if they keep tabs with him normally.
Because there's definitely some people waiting outside when we went into the tower.
What did they look like?
Guards?
There's a fire genasi.
He looks. Oh, those are the swords. The swords were told to protect this tower. He said he would be leaving, and just to keep it under guard.
They're not doing a good job because they weren't there when we were here.
Well, most likely you activate an alarm system of some sort.
The door.
Who's the swords?
Yeah.
They're a higher-ranking group within the guard faction.
So they probably don't know about him.
I'd be surprised if they
You'd
did.
think. Yeah. Okay.
I just say it sounds like they know of Orsul, but not Thallus.
You know, Thallus seems really smart, but if you think about it, he didn't even guard the windows with the alarm thing. And I'm sorry if that was on you, if you were in charge of the alarm system, but like, it's only on the door. I'm just saying, you should probably cover the whole, the whole thing. I just flew, we...
I mean, that could have been Bark. You don't know.
Hey, I didn't do anything. I was just a random passerby that got said, "Hey, come here to this tower." I don't know. It was really weird, man.
Do you have any more apprentices that worked with you?
Me? No, not really.
So just the rule of 2?
What's that?
Well, I mean, there's just 2 of you, so you ruled the tower, just the 2 of you.
Well, he was. If he did, I didn't know about any, but it wouldn't surprise me if he has more underlings, more potential sacrifices.
Did Maria have magical abilities that you knew about? Was she, or is she just here? What do you know about her?
I know that at one point in life, she would share stories. And she was a mage at one point. Don't know how strong of one, but she was a mage, no doubt.
Of Fae? Or...
No.
You know how she died?
He would never say.
Okay. Did you know her when she was alive ever, or
No.
had she already passed by the time?
She was already a banshee, tied up in the tower when I came here.
Okay, so you already know about that. Alright. That's good.
Those constructs, were they meant to just keep her tame?
They're meant to keep her under control, yes. How do you know about those?
Where do you think I got the
Just
book from?
rummaging?
Very well. Regardless.
We went through the top tower and went down. I said the windows were the weak point. We went through, found stuff, came down here.
Kind of narrows his eye a little bit. But which window?
The one in his office. And she's gonna say whatever if it's on the left side or the eastward side or whatever it is.
Then there's no way you would know about those things or her being a banshee.
It's
There's a
in the
door
book.
between the office and the other room.
And you didn't think we
Not
would
hard
have
to open.
peeked. Yeah.
So I found this, and I reached into the necromancy book as well. I wouldn't ask the next question, though, if you want plausible deniability.
I already think I know, but fair point.
You don't know anything, my friend, and that might save your life.
You've already said the status quo has been changed. I think I can put pieces together.
Like I said, when you're dealing with him, if he's sending, you don't know anything. Just, that might help you.
Fair enough.
It's not a threat, I'm just saying. He probably would have. Anyways.
What were the branch boys and the eye thing out there?
Ranch boys.
Oh, I didn't know you meant at first. I was trying.
Because they had like pew pew.
I was trying to think of like, did I name a faction Branch Boys or something?
Ranch boys.
Anyway, no, he goes, Needle Blights and a spectator. A creature you summon to guard things.
Are all your magic abilities on lockdown?
Well, partially thanks to his fire, not all of them, but a good portion.
Hmm.
I think that's all the questions I have for now.
Resident's gonna lean in to talk to Rosa and just ask, kind of nodding in the direction of the blue flame, is that where I can get arcane resium from?
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know how we would do it. Maybe he would know. Do you want to ask?
No, but yes.
Do you want Gideon to ask for us?
Yes.
Just hear my name and lean in.
Gideon. We're both like, Gideon.
Oh,
Alisaie's now
yes.
like, what?
Resident wants to ask you to ask him a question.
My apologies. We're having a sidebar real quick. Yes, the question.
I want arcane resium.
Residuum.
Resium, yes.
Okay. For your item, right?
Yes.
All right. Do you want me to tell him about the item, or just that you need some?
Just I want some.
All right. Thank you for your patience, prosecutor. I'm not gonna call you judge today. You're my enemy in court. I try and make it align. Timekeeping, cool. Anyways, the blue flame here, since it's from obvious source of wild magic, we've heard that it might be able to give source of arcane residuum. Do you know how to capture that or utilize that?
That goes along with my properties question.
We'll talk about real estate later, Alisaie.
He walks over and goes, residuum. Yes. He looks down and points. In many ways, the residuum can be seen as the coals, the things, the results of the end of the fire that keep things burning. If you are quick enough, you can grab some and maybe avoid spell plague.
How do you feel like it was fighting back against you when you fought it?
I'm sorry, I kind of broke up there a little bit.
You obviously you've tangled with this fire before. How do you feel like you were resisting it? How did you feel like you were fighting it?
Trying to master it, of sorts. See how I can use it to enhance myself. It's how really anyone tries to lengthen their life. Avoid going mad and succumbing to this sickness.
So,
I just went
like a
through
wizard.
Feywild portal, so
So like a wizard, were you trying to impress your magic upon it? Like a bard, were you trying to get in tune with it? Do you catch my drift?
He goes,
Just trying to understand maybe which one of us might have the best chance to access it.
Really, you just need to be hearty enough to resist its effects.
All right, I'll get you some.
No, no,
And
no,
I'll
no. Gideon,
brought you all down
respectfully,
here.
you already have enough going on.
So, well, wait, before we get into a big argument about this, did we have to bring some back to him? That's what he needs to fix the dagger?
probably need to use some of that, and I'm guessing forge it.
That's what he said.
Yeah, we need that and the other part.
And what's the other part?
The other half.
Of the dagger.
Oh, of the... Okay. And we don't have that, though.
No.
I mean, can we keep this, like... Or will it, how would we store it? Like, does it lose potency as we take it away from the flame?
Would it just burn through a bag, a regular pouch? Yeah.
Containing some of the vials should suffice. As far as if it will lose potency, I mean, it wouldn't surprise me, but that would need to be over an extended period of time. Years, most likely. It's raw magic.
Okay. Okay.
Seriously, I brought you all down here. I'd rather risk myself than any of you. And I'm okay.
And I've already been subject to these portals and the Fey magic for, I mean, centuries and centuries.
If I
I'll just look
wanted
to
to, I should
Resident.
get it.
That's fair. And it was your trump card.
I mean, your god has been protecting you quite a fair bit, but I also don't want anything to happen to you either, Resident.
And like Rosa was saying, you don't need it now. I could always come back. We've got a new friend to visit.
Trying to think if there's anything I could do to help you right now. I mean,
We used up all 3 of those orbs, right?
Yeah.
Could you collect it? I'll give you this bottle of wine I took from upstairs.
I've already given a fair share of my end.
Yeah, that's why I'm just trading you this.
Basically, she's asking, since you've already felt the effects, would it affect you even more if you tried?
Unknown. But I could certainly reach in.
Yeah, would you trade that for this bottle?
No.
It's like this old bottle of wine.
We can make that deal and close out this negotiation if you do that for us.
Okay. I really didn't want to have to do this. And she'll pull out a feather from one of her wings and be like, look. And it's all like shiny. I am lying out of my teeth, by the way, just so you know. Look at this beautiful feather. Do you know what Avriel are, by the way? Have you ever come across any?
I've heard of your kind in legend.
Well, legend stands before you. Do you know what these feathers can hold magically property-wise?
I know they're feathers.
Yeah, Do you know their magical properties? Used in potions. You might not. It's probably you're too young to know. Respectfully.
I'll say go ahead and
Respectfully.
I could give you a couple.
I'll say at this point, go ahead and make a deception check.
Okay, it's only +4, but 20.
He looks and goes, never trust the Fae. He got 23 on his
That's a good
insight.
attempt.
That's fair.
So, with that, he looks,
Well, you never know till you try.
respect.
I mean, is there a way we can just like not use our bear skin to pick up some of this and it won't actually be that big of a deal?
Yeah.
If you find a way, you absolutely can.
Can I just like
How
look
deep is
around?
the
I'll like go
flames?
take a lap. Can I look around and see if there's any, you know, like even like a stick that you could we could
Scooper.
scrape it into the bottle or I don't know.
Yeah,
If there's roots on the ceiling that I was on, if I could like take off a piece if we can't find any sticks on the ground.
yeah, sure. Go ahead and make a perception check.
Roots and flame. We'll see how that goes. That might be.
Oh,
Can I guidance myself?
sure. Resident, you said you're
How
gonna do.
deep is
19.
the?
Oh, were you saying something, Resident, or was I hearing things?
I didn't say anything.
I was hearing things. Okay. Madness is kicking in.
How deep
folks.
is the flame to the down to the residuum?
It's about it's arm's reach. So
I mean, I do have my 10-foot glaive.
19.
okay.
Yeah, you got higher than me.
What'd you get, Rosa?
I got a 13.
13. As you're going around, I mean, there are the remains of the needle blights that you can definitely use as like potentially rip portions off and create like little twigs and potentially use stuff like that. Rosa and Alze are able to find that. As far as Alze, you're looking, flying up and doing a little bit looking. You do see that there are some roots that reach down, but not a lot, and they're not substantial. They're definitely like almost like the very tips of roots. It seems to be like the
So the needle blights would be better.
possibly. And then also Gideon offers up his glaive.
Okay.
It is enchanted. So.
Because I do have I have an herbalism kit and different things like that. So I probably have like a little vial or different things to store it in, or even like something to scoop it in if you're able to. But if it's really far down, I'm not sure. So
I mean, there's also you have Druidcraft, right?
Yeah.
Well, I did take that
could always,
potion, so we definitely have a
create
vial for
vines.
sure.
You could create a couple vines and string them together and then like scoop. It'd take a little bit of time, but
I don't think that's vines I can do. It's more like leaves and a flower.
Yeah, it's not substantial.
yeah, it's just
No, I know.
little.
I'm thinking of like a daisy chain situation where sure they're daisies, but if you make enough of them, maybe it would do something.
Like the
It's
flipsiest
fine.
thing
It was a
ever.
thought.
The DC would be very
If
high.
I-
Let's just say that.
If I hold the vial in my hand and then just go quick and dip in there to scoop some out, do you think that would work?
I actually liked Rosa's idea. I mean, we have a spear or glaive, we just scrape it out and scoop it up into the vial.
I only worry about if one of us actually tries to touch it, Resident. Even if we are fast enough, I mean, magic is unpredictable, and you don't want to end up with a spell plague.
You want
Stupid. She holds up. She probably part of her outfit. She has these knitted gloves. She's like, do you want to wear these? And like try to.
It's like
I feel like the glaive might work.
Again,
best.
we have weapons.
it's
Yeah.
I think that might be better than fabric.
I was to say it's like
It's been a long day.
it's like it's like trying to be like the firefighters at Chernobyl or whatever. Like the gloves do nothing.
We can try a weapon if you want.
Yeah. I just don't think Neuralis would be like super happy if something hurt you, you know?
I'm actually gonna take out my spear instead of the glaive, just because I'm not sure
Can
how
I-
the enchantment would interact. But
Can I also insight our friend here if he reacts to the name Neuralis at all?
Oh, fair enough. Yeah, good question. Now go ahead and make an insight.
17.
17. As you're saying the name Neuralis, his eye kind of just and kind of does look at you. He doesn't make any expression, but he does seem to at least recognize the name.
Okay.
Sorry.
does it seem like Resident's following up on that at all?
No.
Yeah, I'll just walk over to the fire, take his spear out, and if it seems like he can try and get down and scrape some up, or
So just
fling
just a
couple out.
reminder, the spear is broken.
My spear? I don't think my spear's broken.
You broke the spear trying to enter into the tower.
Did I do a natural one?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Never mind. I'll just take out the glaive then. All right.
Okay.
Forgot about that.
No, I figured that's why I wanted to remind you, because it has been like a month since that happened. So as you go ahead and go with the glaive has a reach of 10 feet, correct? All right. Go ahead, and I'll say for this, make an acrobatics check to see if you're able to, like, whoop.
Cool.
And residents at the
18.
ready.
18? All right. As you go ahead and you take a few deep breaths, getting ready, as you do feel weirdly, as you're next to the fire, it does not give off any heat, but you yourself feel a strange connection to it with your arcane abilities, almost as if it's trying to reach out to you and entice you in specific ways. But you manage to go through and scrape it out, and a little bit of chunks of blue coal come flying out, with bits of dust go flying and scatter off into the corner, and you do see a fair amount that would definitely fit into vials, but they're like blue shades of purple and sparkly and almost shifting in and out of those various colors.
Ooh, a rock.
I'll go and slide one kind of into it and use the cap to push it in.
All right. To see how careful you are, acrobatics.
Would this be sleight of hand?
You know what? Actually, this would be sleight of hand. No, fair point.
I'll guidance myself before I do it too.
Yep.
Which number is this? I only have one on the guidance, but that'll be a 20 total then.
One on the guidance. Oh no, it's a 20. All right. As you go ahead, you manage to quickly and thunk, get it in, and as you look, again, it just gives off that strange aura, and it seems to almost produce its own light within it, and just seems to be pulsating as you're examining it.
I will do my best to seal that thing shut, put like a capper on it.
Oh yeah.
Lock the cap and
Lead shielding, all that good stuff.
I'm just saying, those would look really cool as Bark's eyes.
Don't think about putting anything in my eyes. That's really weird.
I mean, there's nothing there, but all right.
Rude.
Fair enough.
I want to look at the fire and the coals and stuff. Just, this is like a curiosity thing too. Knowing about the spell plague. Is there any similar Because if it is just raw magic, is it giving off a similar energy as like the portals?
Oh. As you're examining them, go ahead and make an Arcana check.
Okay. 17.
17. As you're examining it, they definitely do share similar elements in that this is just chaotic magic unleashed, which is, as you're looking over this does feel like almost like a little bit of a kinship to you, being Fey and the elements of chaos and things like that. But looking over specifically, this is, whereas Fey magic is chaotic and unpredictable, this is just raw, untapped magic just emanating from this one specific area. There's no wonder that someone was to be exposed to it, they would effectively go under almost like a disease of sorts, because it's just magic is almost ripping the person from the inside out.
Yeah. And in the Feywilds too, are there any cases of spell plague? Like, it didn't affect that plane, did it?
It did, but not as much as the material plane.
Okay. And are the spell plagued or the spell scarred as hunted?
No.
Okay.
It was mainly
I
the
think so,
Emerald.
but-
It was mainly the Emerald Enclave that was doing that.
Right. And they don't really mess with the Fae too much, from
No.
my knowledge. Okay. This is just a curiosity thing.
No, you're good.
Zarek, kind of looking at as they're looking at the fire and stuff. So if this residuum's the coal, if we empty the residuum, would that cut off the fire, or is that just a byproduct of the untapped flame?
It's a byproduct. If you
So it's
want,
more natural than being started, right?
exactly. If you want to cut it off, then, well, you need a really powerful spell.
Fair enough. Just making sure we weren't missing the easy answer.
Of course.
Well, if you don't mind one last sidebar, then like, grab the group off to the side a bit.
Alze will put up her wings around everybody. Just to be silly, privacy block.
So are we actually making this deal?
Yeah, I don't see why not.
What does he do when he is free? Do we trust that?
No, my goal would be when Thallus is gone. Like he said, even if he dies, that'll be the next one, or we hand him over to someone to put him away.
Do we trust that we could do that, though?
I think if we could take out Thallus, we can take him out. Because if he was stronger than Thallus, he'd be gone.
I mean, he did have a point about keeping up appearances. If we can work in the shadows a bit more,
Mhm.
and he doesn't even bother coming here to check, then we could get ahead a little bit. I mean, this guy probably is super powerful. It's not like we could take him on right now anyway.
Right.
You always believe so much in our group.
No, I'm not even talking about him. I'm talking about Thallus.
Yeah. I
But
do
we know
think we
people
might have
who are willing
already
to help.
changed that.
If
True.
the people who were guarding the tower report to him that somebody went in, it may already be too late.
I know what I was
Sure.
thinking.
I guess it depends. We don't really know if he does get reports or not.
So I think that shouldn't be part of the equation. We're gonna have to deal with that either way.
There's
We
a
trust
chance
leaving
that
him
those
here?
guards. Huh?
I said that doesn't matter because we don't know either way whether Thallus will be notified or not. We don't have any control over that. We do have control as whether we trust leave him here. Take him out.
I mean, he said, take Thallus out, take me out after, I don't care. So, I'm just saying, he's not opposed to that.
If you trust him.
No. I mean, he's just like so many Fey creatures. He can't
Well,
really.
I mean, he wasn't lying. I didn't sense that from him. He
I
was
didn't
pretty
either.
forthright. So,
So I'm saying I don't
And
trust him
there's-
either, and I. But
If he becomes free, what will he do? If he was trying to become like him.
Probably
but
continue
part of
on.
that, but part of the deal is that he can't even leave here until he's changed. That whole thing's dependent on us. So if we decide to not go and find someone to change him, then he's just stuck here.
Mm-hmm. He can't do anything here, apparently.
no,
At least that's what I understand, but I don't know.
he could talk to Thallus.
We?
He
Or
could.
he? Oh. True, but it seems like his hatred of Thallus supersedes wanting to do anything to us. Enemy of my enemy is my friend.
He gets bored thinking we're not coming back. That enemy changes.
Well,
I'm fine with doing
he
it for
kinda-
now.
I mean,
I
I'll put
wasn't
it this
before.
way. I have 3 chances to heal someone left, and then that's it.
Yeah. If we continue on with our journey and we feel, hey, let's go back, tie up loose ends, and we feel that strongly, we can come here. He is here. There's a little bit more safety and assurance just leaving him here right now. And I'd rather chance that than taking him out and having something else far worse.
What if leaving him here, though, is not safe?
What if Thallus
Well.
comes back and takes them? Uses them?
He'll probably try to kill Thallus.
I'm just putting out what could happen.
He has not seemed like he has changed in his heart from what he was.
Oh,
And
being
he
Fae.
wanted to be like him. Why would we want to leave that here?
Because his death could be a bigger signal that makes Thallus more frustrated or worried and scared. And a target that's scared and on the defense is far more dangerous.
I do think us taking out Maria might have already done that.
It could have. But if this is a two-step thing, oh, Maria's gone, that could have been a fair number of things. Again, they didn't lock their windows. But coming down here is a lot harder to see and to get to. And if both of those are taken out, then that's intentional. If Maria's just taken out, it's a banshee. Most folks would try taking it out. Most adventuring anyways.
Except as soon as he finds that out, he's going to come down here and check in on Xerix. That's exactly what's going to happen.
Okay. Again, then either Thallus takes him out, he takes Thallus out, or leaves him down here and we still have to kill Thallus.
But then he knows exactly who you are.
Okay. We're assuming a lot. We don't know. Who knows? We don't know if the Blades contact him. All we know is that he hasn't been here in like a couple 100 years. So he's just sort of left his apprentice here to check in with Sending.
Which would mean he would need someone to answer that sending. To keep up.
Yeah. So that's the potential advantage of keeping him alive, to make us have more time to look into things. So also, like I said, I don't know. I've never heard of this, what he is. I don't know we've been through a lot today. I don't know if we can do that or if it's just going to get us killed.
Yeah.
So
He's gonna look at Rosa and just ask, are you saying this because you trust him or because you are afraid?
I think it can be both, I guess. It's not that I trust his intentions, but he's, like I said, he didn't seem like he was lying to us either.
Which is more, trust or being afraid?
What do you think?
That is what I'm asking you.
Ow! Oh my gosh! Hold on. My headphones were caught on my chair, and then I yanked my elbow, and then they ripped out of my ear. It was a whole string of events that just happened. I mean, I'm always more afraid, Resident.
And I'll look to Alize. Are you more afraid or do you trust him?
I mean, not really afraid of him, if I'm gonna be honest. If you're curious about the Feywild, I mean, I deal with folks similar to him often enough. He doesn't scare me.
So you trust him?
As far as I could throw him. It's not a trust, it's just I trust that he hates Thallus right now, and I trust his motivation in that.
Look to you, Gideon. And you.
I guess, Gideon, your thought would have more weight than anyone else's here, considering circumstances.
I'm doing my best to stand back from my personal thoughts and biases. Honestly, what it comes down to me, and I agree with both sides. They both have merit. The only thing is we control one, can't control the other. And if, like he says, I know I trust in my team and for what we can control, I do not trust what will happen when we turn our backs. And it might make things worse. I don't know. But my inclination doesn't feel good about leaving them here. But I will decline from voting on this because I am both ways. The two of you feel like we should, then we'll leave them for now.
I also don't think I'm really in a shape to do anything else right now. You know what I mean? Kind of tired.
I saw what you guys did out there. I trust you.
Yeah, barely.
So
Can
are
you not
afraid
abstain
now?
from voting? Because, like, this makes it more confusing. Can
You
you
are
just not
saying
do that?
Don't know if you'd like the answer if I do vote. I don't want to lose you guys. That's what I'm afraid of. Maybe we try sleeping on it.
Resident.
so you all want to leave him?
For now. I do. At least for the evening.
If that is the choice.
At this point, Rosa just sort of looks paralyzed by indecision. Both sides seem like she just doesn't know, so she seems to have lost any opinion and just looks scared and confused. So that's
What
where
is
we're at.
what is Neuralis feeling? Your guidance from your god, Resident.
Good question.
He's been protecting us. Listen, I might have a change of heart. Maybe Neuralis is a
Do I get any sense if I take a moment to reflect on that?
Yeah, I'll say go ahead and make a wisdom check.
What's the Nothic doing while we're having this conversation?
Yeah, as you kind of look over, you just see him kind of sitting over in the opposite corner, literally just sitting, just waiting.
Wrestling ring.
That'll be a 20.
20. As you're kind of reaching out and thinking on everything about this, the symbology of miracle and undead going through all of this definitely rings that this is a great threat. But perhaps the ends could justify the means. But also then there's the bigger element of what your friends are saying potentially. So there's a lot of complicated things going on. There's not a lot definite.
So, am I getting a lot of like evil vibes from the place or from him? Kind of. Is that the sense I'm getting?
Yes and yes.
Okay.
Just from the way he was talking and stuff like that, you can definitely tell that he is evil and wicked, and things like that.
Yeah. And I'll come back. I do not like it. I do not like how he talked to Gideon. I do not like what he has done. He shows no sign of changing. I don't like it. But if you all want to leave, I will leave with you.
I feel like mentally and physically right now, I don't really want to get in another fight. So if he can't fit through the doors like he's saying, we could just, camp out for a bit and keep thinking about it overnight.
Call Gideon.
I'll do a little bit of the same. I'll close my eyes and reach up to the religious symbol on my neck. That would have been Hope's.
Yep.
And feel the flame that's in my heart. Because Gideon knows what his gut is telling him.
Go ahead and make a wisdom check again.
He's just gonna say, Hope, would you be disappointed if I didn't listen to my gut this time? That's a natural 20.
Oh, nice.
Straight natural 20.
Yeah.
Nice.
As you are reaching out and going, you reach out to Hope and with a symbol of Lathander. And as you do, you start to feel a presence, and then you feel the mark on the back of your hand start to emanate, and you just hear, we have what we need for the greater threat right now. He can wait.
He can wait. We have what we need.
Did we
And,
see a glowy? Or was that just him?
You actually would have seen the symbol, the raven symbol on the back of his hand glow. It glowed with like an almost amethyst, like purplish hue.
Oh, interesting.
I'll put my hand out and cast healing word. Or not healing word, healing hands on Rosa. And you feel like this warmth of the radiant fire and almost like this hopeful feeling come through. 6 points of healing.
Oh,
I do
nice.
think you could have handled it if we wanted to. And look over at Rezavan. Promise you, we'll be back.
And what if we needed more residuum too? Like something happened to this one, or we needed more? He's kind of safeguarding it for now.
What a good boy. Yeah, he'll turn around and start heading back to the fire, almost like meeting him in the middle, like ceremoniously.
He stands on up. So, have you come to your decision?
Well, deliberations have been met, and my friend, it was a close call. But jury has decided that it can hold for now. And just put out his hand.
A toothy,
You want your vengeance, you'll get it.
a toothy grin forms as he reaches out, and basically his hand almost envelops yours, and you feel like the talons. He goes, very well.
And I'll rage. And he'll start feeling his, like, just crack a little bit as he's, like, kind of answering back that talon strength.
Yeah.
And just as a little bit of the flames go, but my friend, my oath does stand. If you hurt anyone, and if you come after any of us before we take Thallus down, it will be my life's goal. Make sure you don't ever see daylight ever again.
Welcome that day.
Good. Pleasure doing business with you, my friend.
At that, he nods.
Now, be gone.
Just so you know, I give great handshakes.
You want to make a deal with him?
No, I tried. He didn't want it to.
I'll make a deal with you later. Let's go.
Is there anything else you all wish to do here?
Can I play archaeology for a minute and see how old these ruins are? Or anything else that's
Yeah.
interesting here before we go?
Yeah, is there anything in this immediate area? Is kind of what I was thinking too.
I'll
And
say,
we'll write it down, Rosa.
I'll say for both, go ahead and make survival checks to see what you're able to find.
Gideon wants to just take. I've been taking like vials of sand and earth from different places we go to.
Yeah.
If there seems to be any like dust or gravel, I'd like to take a small vial of that as well.
Easily done. Even at the base of the temple, there's. All right, Alizé,
24.
Rosa.
Guidance for 22.
Hey, so as you both are looking, you're able to look over the various markings, and where you're able to tell that this place is not just like over 100, but close to almost 1,000 years old. This was here for a while.
Okay.
Just based upon the way it's structured and the various markings, you're able to deduce that this has been here for almost a millennia.
Are there any draconic symbolism runes etched anywhere?
Unfortunately, with your check, you're not able to find any draconic. The only ones you're able to find are similar markings as the ones you found upstairs that you do not recognize.
Okay.
Question for you.
Yeah.
While they were kind of glancing around and checking everything, for identify, you would have to actually touch an object. I couldn't identify the residuum through the vial, right?
I would say that through the vial you could.
I'll just ask Resume and be like, do you mind if I take a look and just see if I glance anything? And I'll ritually cast Identify on it.
So, just making sure, I think that will... what's the normal casting time on Identify?
1 minute, but it's 10 minutes.
Okay, so it'll be 11 minutes. I was thinking of something else that took an hour. That would boost it up to an hour. So that'll take you... 11. So as you examine it, you take a look, and that's where we're going to take a break for tonight. So we'll find out the specific effects. We'll find out the specific effects and more information about the arcane residuum when we come back. A little late break tonight, but that stuff was too good to pass up. So thank you all for sticking around. Stay tuned for what comes next. welcome back, everybody. If you're just now joining us, our heroes have been exploring beneath the city of Arkenbridge, beneath a mage's tower, having made a deal with his former apprentice, Zarek, who has been turned into a nothic, to hunt down his former master and seem to bring him to justice of some kind. But with that, we pick up as our heroes, specifically Gideon, has taken a look at the arcane residuum that they have collected, cast Identify on it ritually, so giving Alize and Rose the time to explore the ziggurat they're on. With that, having the about 10 to 11 minutes or so casting on it, you take a look, and the properties that you're able to pick up on it are that it is... Basically, this is magic almost in its purest form. This is... there's a reason why, like, touching this or being exposed to this for an extended period of time could potentially, outside of a container specifically, could result in someone being affected by it or even being driven mad by it, because it's just raw potential magic in this state, which, looking at it, you begin to understand why this would be used as like almost like a fusion source for in forging for more powerful arcane artifacts. It's really seems to be the only thing that could potentially even harness the power of an artifact and bring it together in some capacity.
When he's examining and identifying it, I know you're talking about a little bit how it felt.
Yes.
Almost enticing or familiar earlier. Good.
Yeah. With that, you gather that the reason why I was potentially feeling that way is because of your own arcane connection, being a bard. It feels that it almost desires to bring in those who have magical abilities and entice them to almost further their magic abilities potentially, if not in check.
Yeah, I guess that was going to be my question was, does the Identify answer anything that would be knowing that, like, okay, I touch it too long or I touch it and it's like flame form, I could go crazy. Does it seem to be any usage of just like utilizing it for personal spells or anything like that?
So with that, not necessarily. You would almost need to like crush it and then infuse it into yourself. But that has dangerous potential backfire, just because again you're touching raw magic. It is very much this is basically the Chernobyl analogy we made earlier is not far off. This is very much like the potential of a reactor core, where it's potential, where it has immense potential for positive energy and good energy, but also immense potential danger if handled improperly.
Arcane radiation in a way, yeah. Okay.
Pretty much, actually. That's arcane radiation, effectively.
Yeah, he'll explain this to the three of them as he's talking.
Yeah.
Just as a thought. I mean, in a desperate situation, you're already facing death. Could be a last minute, go to. Not the one that I'd recommend, but I think it'd be more properly used in spell components and forging.
Oh, I thought you meant like throwing the vial at someone and then touching
No, I
that
meant
person
more
and...
crushing it and trying to, get past it enough to utilize any spare magic to, survive a fight or something. Probably with very bad consequences, but...
Can I ask the Nothic? Wait, what was his... We learned his name?
Yeah, Zarek.
Zarek. Did you want to be addressed as Zarek?
That would be just fine.
Okay. Can this fire catch other things on fire?
It looks like fire, but it is not a traditional fire.
Right.
So no.
But... Okay. Well, I didn't know, to be fair. We're in a place of stone. And I didn't know if that could be how it spreads. You know, if it was out in like a forest or something, and could consume the entire forest and forever burn.
Well, then I take back my comments about you guys wanting to use the needle blights and the wood. I'd stand corrected.
Okay. Again, this goes
I won't admit when
to
I'm
that
wrong.
properties question. I just, just curious about it. All right. Well, thank you, Zarek.
Me thinking we're at the bottom of the cigarette, but we're still on top.
So yeah, you've been scouring all over basically.
Yeah, if there's nothing else here, I think Rosa just kind of stands there and like looks like she's ready to go because this place is scary.
Yeah, I think we're good to
Right.
go. Is this green or blue? No.
So
Sorry.
yeah, no, you're good. So if there's nothing else you all are doing, Resident, I'm assuming you're all. Yep.
So sorry. Yes, there's one more thing. I just thought of it. As right before we're about to leave, Ed, if you don't mind, if you do end up hearing from our shared contact, since you wait, do you have sending, or do you just receive sending from him?
I receive it.
Well, never mind. I was gonna say, let me know, but I guess that's beyond your powers. Never mind.
We'll just come back and visit him at some point soon down the line. We won't leave you on hold for a couple hundred years either. We'll definitely try to make it
I won't
back
live that
within a
long.
month. Yeah.
They might, but
He nods slowly. Goes, of course.
all right. Sorry about that. I'll scuttle back to the group.
Right. So, Resident, is there anything else you care to do? Right.
Nope. I probably just stood kind of far off from this guy, just watching.
Fair enough. So, as you all then slowly begin to make your way back through where you came, a lot of the traps you had already undone remain that way, it seems. You slowly, yep.
The 3 orbs that were on the guards that led into the room, are they still there? Like, what happened to those?
As you look, funnily enough, as you go to look at them, any color that once it resided with them is now faded.
Does it seem like I could grab one?
Yeah.
Or like, would it shut the door, or does it just keep it open?
As you go ahead and grab one, the door does shut, but you don't feel any effects, and it appears to be almost like a clear crystal gem.
We keep a key with us?
Yes,
Perfect.
Could be good.
Actually, do we have a bag of holding? I can't remember.
No.
No? Okay.
That's mishaps.
Okay.
And that was.
I feel like if there's any game that we might have one, I thought it was this one, but okay.
That was wins early on because of
Yeah, maybe.
attic.
I think that's what I was thinking about. I was like, I thought Daily got given one, but
Nah.
yeah,
Mechanically, her thing that she puts her wings in is kind of one, but it's not. It's not.
That might be what I'm thinking of. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's for her wings only. Yeah.
Yeah, that was the big caveat. Wings.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So, okay. So with that, as you continue your way back, going over the bridge, then back through the temple, you manage to make your way to the other to where you remember the fireplace being. Is there anything you all do before pulling the lever?
Yeah, listening.
All right,
If there's anybody on the other side.
go ahead and make perception checks.
22.
Whoa.
Resvin,
Dirty
what'd you
20.
get? Okay, what'd you get, Resvin?
I got a 14. 14.
Gideon?
Oh, I'm just standing there proudly waiting for my team to do that because I'm really bad at it.
Fair enough. So, as you all are slowly approaching the opposite side of the door, you start to listen for sounds of other movement and things like that. Resident, you don't hear much. You think you hear faint sounds, but it's hard to tell. But with Alize and Rosa, both of you are able to hear definite sounds of metal footsteps on the opposite side of the door. They sound like armored footsteps, specifically.
Do we hear any conversation?
With that, you definitely do hear like murmured conversation.
We telling them what we found, or we keep it a secret?
As we stage whisper.
Or do you want to see what they know first, maybe?
They should probably... I don't know. Maybe
I'm
no.
inclined to tell them. But
Yeah, I'm too.
I don't want to lose everything we found, though.
Yeah.
well, they can't get in.
Wait, what do you
Well,
mean
right
lose
now-
everything we found? Does that mean...
What if they take everything we found?
Right.
Tell them we had it before.
Well... I don't know.
We have enough
Is that
supplies
you
to
could
camp
wait
down here
them
for a
out.
bit. Yeah. Just set up camp a little bit further back and hang out. Wait them out.
I mean, yeah, but no matter what, we're gonna need to tell someone that this is under here. We can't just leave this.
Right.
Yes.
So if we wait these folks out and then we escape from here, then we can go back to the temple, make it look like we're coming back from a different trip. Maybe. But, under the cover of night or something, we go back to the Ayun temple. I feel like we could probably trust them. Get in contact with another Harper, maybe, somehow. And
By
then...
the subterfuge.
Only because if this tower wasn't supposed to be touched and it's under surveillance, I don't know if we really want to exit this door, knowing if they're friends or enemies.
I'm just saying, guys. I don't think we're keeping this secret. He can scry on us. He can see upstairs. I feel like at this point the truth might be better than trying to seem like we're hiding stuff.
Okay. But I don't...
What if you give me everything that we want to keep, and I will hide, you go out to talk to them, and I will get away?
Fair.
Or if you want, I can, because I can just turn into a animal with the stuff.
Or you can, yes.
Unless you want to. Either way is fine with me.
Both are fine.
I mean, you two can
Do you
both
think
just
you can-
disappear.
Be sneaky, though.
No.
I mean, as a spider, or...
As a
I'd
spider,
rather-
she made us get caught one time.
Oh.
That's
Well,
true, that
okay,
did happen.
okay. Okay, but hear me out, Gideon and I are rather good distractions. No?
I'll just-
We're pretty
Well, I
fair
mean, I
at
could-
that.
I could cast a spell to make me sneakier, but I don't trust myself, so maybe we should just give everything to Resident right now. I'll
Well-
try to, help you get
Well,
in.
you could just go with him, though. I mean, do Spider go in his pocket? I mean, I like him having backup.
Yeah, that I was about to say.
Yeah.
You two work,
Oh, you
to
want me to
get out.
Oh.
and Gideon and I can just distract them
Okay,
heavily.
because I can keep the spell up then to make sure that you are extra sneaky, Resident. Does that sound good?
Yes, that works.
Okay.
We're a lot better
One
when
last
we're
question
working together.
before we split. So are we telling them about the flame underneath for now, or are we just saying we came to the tower because of my addiction?
Let's get the vibe.
Well, yeah, I mean, get the vibe, but I mean, they need to know.
Yeah.
About
I just want to make sure we
Thallus.
trust them first. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll play it by ear, and then we'll let them know if we know we trust them.
They'll,
Perfect.
Rosa,
What?
when you are a animal, can you move like you and I can move from
Like
one
quick?
spot to another? Like
Oh,
where we go from one place to another?
I don't think so.
I don't think so. Can I look? Like the
The Eladrin
cooking?
teleport.
Oh,
Yeah.
the
That's not a
electric.
spell. That's an ability, right? So
Yeah,
True.
it's not a spell. It is an ability.
You can keep your racial abilities. Yeah.
You do keep your you do. Yeah, there's. It's one of the reasons why like being a dragonborn druid is hilarious because you could technically fire breathe as a squirrel.
So
So
you can Fey teleport.
Okay. Yeah.
yeah,
Rachel's instantly like, should have been a dragonborn.
I did
No.
I did double check that in case this came up, but yes, racial abilities and things like that are maintained. So
Okay, that's fun.
yeah, so I'll go, yeah, I can do that still.
if we need to get past, I can go, and then you could land on my shoulder or something with that.
Yeah, just make sure you don't lose me, like maybe double check.
I will not leave you.
Okay.
Gideon smiles when he says
Also,
that.
but they'll probably want proof. So, do we want to give you the?
I have the armor on my back. And the guards. And the journal.
Oh, yeah.
I gotta
Do we
give you
want
the
to
orb.
keep the journal with us, though? I want to translate that.
Oh, that one. Yeah. So I read. I guess we didn't go through all the way through, right?
Well,
There's a
there
few
was
different
the
ones, aren't there?
journal. I think there was his notes that were like, "Here's my evil plan." We could
Yeah.
give that
Yeah.
to the guards because, like,
what I was
we
thinking
already
of,
read
yeah.
it. Yeah,
Yeah.
But like, I'll keep the journal still.
Oh, yeah.
We can
Yeah.
translate
Yeah.
later. Okay.
there's stuff like that, and there was the journal that had an unknown
Necromancy.
language. Yeah, it was stuff about necromancy had
And-
an unknown language.
I hand Rosa my backpack that's like really heavy. Just that you put the books in.
Oh,
Or there's a few extra weights in there for
That's
weight
really
training.
heavy. Okay.
It'll shrink, I think, when you change forms.
So it's what do you just want my whole give the whole backpack?
Well, the backpack is where the books that I had that wasn't translated. I was holding on to those. I'll give you that if you want to hold on to it.
Yeah, actually, out of character, can we just say what we're keeping
Yeah.
and what
Okay.
we're not? This is getting confusing. So we're keeping his journal, his untranslated journal. Yes.
yes.
Okay.
I have his translated notes. I talk about Maria and his apprentice and that.
Mhm.
And the guard that showed Thay.
To just think of a slight problem.
What?
That was really funny watching Mark make the connection and then transform into Resident.
Does this count as a creature or an object?
That would count as a creature.
Yep, that's a problem.
We can put him back on the shelf. I'll make sure to grab him, or I don't know. You can come with me if he stays quiet.
Isn't he some testifying witness or something?
I mean, that's a good point, actually.
I will hand him over to Gideon and just say, protect him.
With my life.
What are you
With
doing with
my
me?
one life.
He needs
What?
to hold on to you for now.
I know.
Oh, so where are you putting him? I should specify.
Right now he's just on his shoulder, but
It has like a
He'll,
strap thing around him to like put on the belt. But
yeah, I'll just do that.
Okay.
Okay, so and we're keeping the necromancy books, I'm assuming. I don't think Resin wants to hand those over.
I'm keeping those.
Yeah.
I'm holding on to the vial of the arcane residuum.
Yeah.
And necromancy books. Those are my two main things.
Okay. My main thing was the untranslated journal. Was there anything else before? I think that's kind of all.
You did have the miracle text, but you could hand that over too if you wanted, because you did. Or does that what you mean by necromancy?
That counts. Yeah.
Okay.
Just anything with his necromancy notes. That's what I intended to say, but
Yeah, any of the books and texts that we found, even the scroll, Alize will hand over the scroll.
I'm assuming that wasn't all of his necromancy text that we took. We just took like a assortment of useful ones.
Basically,
So,
yeah.
like
And
we're leaving some.
this...
We're not taking all evidence of his necromancy.
Well, and he
ways.
did leave his whole temple below with like all these Merkle symbols. So just like go look downstairs.
Yeah.
Like he decorated, like you could tell. And I think that will probably be good. Okay.
Yep.
And
Sounds good.
also,
I made a list.
Can you take take all my gold. Leave me with 30 silver. Because you never know. Guards can get weird with money and sometimes it go missing. So if I hand you all my gold, then just give it back so that we can buy other things with it. I'll keep the 30 silver on my person, not to look suspicious or anything.
Okay. How much?
153 gold.
I'm rich.
Don't give it away, Resvin.
I don't have it. So.
We donated it to our charity that we're setting up.
Yep.
Thank you so much
I'm gonna go put it in
for
my
your generous
basket.
donation.
You guys have so much gold. Good lord. I just have mass
Spell
things.
components and keeping all of you fed. Alright. And that's it. On my end. I don't have anything else. So.
Okay.
So I will kind of crouch down in the corner away from where it opens up and wait for Rosa to cast her spell. And transform.
You are
I
the
had that
cutest
moment
fighter.
of, what if a mishap goes off while we're trying to cast a spell and they hear us? Wow, what a
Whole tower
luxury.
explodes.
I just get a cast pass without a
Willy-nilly.
trace and it just goes off. That's amazing. For context, Lit, Saturday, we had some big spells that just didn't happen because of the
man.
dice. And it made us lose our battle. So
Mass cure wounds.
Oof.
mass cure wounds didn't work.
Oh, that's fun.
It was great. So I'm having some
Got a happy
PTSD.
mark.
All right. So go ahead and make.
Pass without trace.
All right. Go ahead and make your stealth check.
Hood is up.
Oh, and then I'll turn into a spider.
All right.
No.
Yeah, you know where the lever is to.
Yeah. I'll open the door.
31.
Night. So, 31. Rosa, what's your stealth?
I'm trying to find if I get what my thing is as a spider.
You get the physical abilities of your spider.
Lit.
You get the physical
As
stats.
Okay. 16.
Okay. Even with
I
pass
still
without
rolled
trace?
2 on the die.
With a plus 10?
Okay.
Oh
Yeah, I
my
rolled
god.
2 on the dice, yeah.
Oh my gosh, girl.
Buddy. Good thing we cast pass without trace.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Just crashes out.
But you and I distract them, Gideon.
So, all right. So, as you, the two of you are stealthing and remaining in the shadows, Gideon, and then you hear the as it turns to the side. Reservin, you're able to keep in the shadows, and as you do, you look and you see two guards that are adorned in what looks to be decent armor, but leading them is a fire genasi woman with long flaming hair that seems to be almost done in like a half done up in like a French braid of sorts into a ponytail. With that, as well as white armor and with bits of gold in it and a little capelet. Sword is at her side, and she looks over and goes, "Halt!"
Wow. Hello.
Oh,
"Halt! Wait, who are you, and what are you doing?"
We thought this place was abandoned. Hello, Gideon LeBlanc. I'm a
Alize.
former counselor, now adventurer, per se. We heard this place was abandoned and there could be some artifacts of such we'd be able to find, and that actually a few ties together. Actually, you might want to know. We're actually gonna head down to the city and find y'all.
With that, Rosa and Reservin, there's decent enough of distraction and enough shadows that you're able to keep to, that you're able to go ahead and do your thing.
What way would I think they'd be going? Or like, could I see out of the corner of my eye which way they might be going? Because Gideon was thinking about walking towards the winery rack, but
with Reservin, no shot. Because he rolled a 31, my dude. He is with the shadows.
Then Gideon will just start like bombastically walking out. Well, I mean, we could productions. There's some fine wine over here. Maybe we sit down and have a nice wine, and we can talk a few things out.
She looks and goes,
there's a lot of stuff down there that y'all might want to know about.
"We'll skip the wine and just go to the reasons why you broken to Orisol's tower."
So you do know the owner? I heard he hasn't been back here in a while.
Yes, as members of the Sword and under faction of the Ride, we are meant to be guardians and lawkeepers here. Even if
My apologies.
Even if you were seen as this was abandoned, and trespassing is still trespassing. And so
True.
make your case, because as far as I'm concerned, it is by the laws of these lands that I have the ability to sentence you right now.
Oh, but of course, my apologies. That I do respect the law, and as one that used to serve it, I give it all due respect. Good question, Lit.
Yeah.
As Gideon, as the counselor and the local rules, is there any sort of like abandoned property, like rulings for adventurers? Like, is it like, do they have any sort of protection if they don't know that it's a place is being guarded?
Make a history check then. And I'll say, while he's doing that check, Reservin and Rosa, what are you two doing?
Just out of curiosity, the lay of the room, where are the stairs that would go up?
They would be on the right side of the map.
Okay. So that's pretty open to get to there. Is the door open that's there?
It seems to be cracked open, like potentially there are people upstairs.
Where are the windows down here on this floor?
Would be one here, one toward the boxes and one toward like between the two doors.
Okay.
Any on the side closest to us?
Not on that side, no.
Okay.
A natural 20 on the history check.
So you would know Arkenbridge.
18.
So you would. You would know that it varies from region to region, especially within the Dale lands, as each Dale typically has its own rules. Arkenbridge, you remember from your studies, is typically fairly lawful in terms of they try to be very strict, but at the same time there isn't enough of a leeway in some areas. What you do recognize, what she just said is true. She can act as a judge in this moment.
Sure.
And,
Yeah, of course.
so if you provide enough of a justification of a case, she might let you go. You don't know.
Cool. Yeah, I was kind of curious. I was like, I wonder what protection adventurers have.
Yeah.
So,
It depends.
Well, we were made aware of this tower, and it's just of curiosity, piqued our interest. So we come up here, we're looking around, we notice that mound that's outside. We go and investigate, and there's bones. Curious. Humanoid bones. Not animals. We start getting a bad feeling. And we're told, seems to be an interesting fellow. Let's take a look. He hasn't been here in a while. Start to get a very, very bad feeling about this. You know, sometimes in the pit of your stomach, that intuition or gods, whatever have you, starts eating away at you. We come in. There's a banshee. That's curious. We keep looking. There's a study. Look through some notes. Fellow's wants to become a dark necromancer. Keep flipping through notes. Keep looking
the whole
through
time
stuff.
she's talking, I'm doing minor illusion to like show the different scenes and just kind of like give them visuals and also them to look at to like aid them stealthing the other
If
direction.
you look up on the next floor, there's an orb of scrying. You go up again, it's his study. There's notes there, lasts.
So
he was not a good person.
my whole thing that I've been waiting to do is like a moment they were distracted enough to try and get that short distance from the opening to behind the barrels.
Yeah.
I would be willing to use my action and bonus action to be as quick as possible to dash and dash.
Okay.
Or whatever I need to do.
Yeah.
Or dash and hide, whatever combo I need to do.
Yeah. I'll say
when they're distracted.
You with this long explanation, I'll say with fast movement, it will take the disadvantage and just make it a flat roll for a stealth check. They are helping you since you're moving quickly. That technically means would be like disadvantage on the stealth roll, but since they're assisting, that makes it a flat roll.
Okay.
Even with how like your hood up, technically it all cancels out and makes it a flat roll. So
the thought behind it though is to make it so that I'm using my movement and bonus action to combine that into one turn so that I get my speed but not like lose stealth, if that makes sense. I'm not like running.
Oh,
it's
okay.
Like
I get
both those movements.
Okay, I'm getting what you're putting at now. Okay, yeah, all right. I thought you were straight up sprinting.
Or running.
It's action to dash and movement plus bonus action to hide.
Well, maintain.
That's
Okay,
my thought behind it.
That's a bit more clear now. I'm picking up what you're putting down now. So with that, it'll be an advantage then. All right.
Okay, and I'll have Rosa kind of tucked underneath my cloak to have her hidden as best I can. So she doesn't need to worry about it. She's just hang on.
I am. I'm hanging on with like 4 of my legs, like.
Okay. Zip on over. That will be a 30.
All right. So yeah, silently and able to keep to as many shadows as you are able to, you're able to quickly go and hide behind the barrels at the very least, and you believe that they are still fairly distracted. And here's the thing, Alize and Gideon, as you both are talking about this, as far as you know, Revenant is still in the stairway. You have no idea where he is.
Yeah.
So, with that, as you're talking about this, she's going to go ahead and go, well, it's an excellent
And
story.
we do have plenty of proof, as you say. We're not, of course,
Yeah.
going to try and lay all this down without any evidence.
Well,
We were coming
No.
back up to try to find somebody, and you're already here.
well, it's a good thing. You definitely do seem to have at least some grasp on the law then, because that is what I was going to ask about any proof of evidence.
course. Well,
Yeah.
like you said, she said we found notes in the study. This is where actually it surprised me as being, like I said, a counselor up in the Harrowdale area. I unfortunately found targeted by someone in my former party, having them be attacked by a beast, as you would say. And it seems, and I'll lay down the notes here, surprisingly, this Oracle that you tend to know as up above the law actually goes by the name Thallus as a wizard of Thay. And we have a witness as well. And he just pumps up Bark right there.
We
As
found
well
him
as-
just upstairs.
Some guards, and I'll crash it down, as of we led underneath the armor that shows connections to the Wizards of Thay.
With the moment you present Bark, he goes, "Aye." The other guards take their pikes out, and go, "Huh!" and start going for pointing at, and she raises her
He's
hand.
not armed.
She raises her hand and goes,
That was a little rude.
"Stay."
Thallus was a wizard of necromancy, it seems.
With that. So with that, Reservant, are you going to continue to move?
Yeah, I'm gonna keep progressing behind these
Stay.
like shelves and crates as close to the window as I can get.
Same shtick.
Just as slow as I need to go to keep my stealth, but get going as close to that window
So,
as possible.
I'll say, for experience's sake, go ahead and make 2 stealth checks, and we'll see how that works.
If this helps at all, simultaneously, because I don't know what direction he's necessarily going, right? Because I can't see him. Alize is going more in the center of the room,
Right.
and kind of like just not in an aggressive, but just a very like relaxed manner. Like she wants to come and sit on the couch, and so just kind of like slowly making her way over and being like, "Oh man, like I'm really feeling the."
Yeah.
Finally, the tension can dissolve, kind of thing. She's putting on a performance, but
Right.
keeping it cash.
Wait.
So, with
Yeah,
that,
there it is.
Reservant, what was the stealth? First stealth, I should say.
First one was 30. Second one was 36.
Good.
Nice.
I.
You asked.
He's gonna
crap.
lose his resident.
It's just like, am I still with him? I don't know.
Yeah. Well, the
Rosa's
good thing.
like, I don't know where I am.
The good thing is, Rosa, since you are underneath and since you are a spider, I'm counting you in these stealth checks. Because it would be really weird for them to be like, we spotted the elf. We didn't spot the elf, but that spider. So, I would say with those, as they are talking, and as she gets to the point of where they're talking about where they present Bark, at that point you are toward the window.
Okay. So I'm within like 30 feet from the outside of the window then.
Yes. Oh wait, no, you're like at where like the window is. Like right about here.
Oh, I'm right by the window. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought it was further down. Okay. Perfect. So can I just like hold her up to see, like, for her to teleport outside the window? Just like hold her right by the window to just teleport out?
Go ahead and make a sleight of hand check.
Does this count with the pass without a trace? Is that bonus help in this at all?
Pass without a trace, I think, is only stealth.
Okay, I just didn't know if like that would be covered in this, but
I'm gonna.
sounds good.
I think it's only stealth, so I'm just gonna say stealth.
Well, with that, it'd be a 19 then.
Okay.
want to see a drawing of Spider Rosa like doing rituals, like a ritual vigil.
Yeah,
Runes in the air, whatever I'm trying to say.
Yeah, so I double checked. It does say specifically dexterity stealth checks. So, all right. So with that, you're able to go up, and there's a little bit of like a hand shake as it kind of scrapes against the stone. You stop for a moment, but the boisterous voice of Gideon and the more showy nature of Alize trying to distract seems to have assisted at least a little bit. And so Rosa, at this point, you can go ahead and make a stealth check as you try to make your way out, because right now it is still kind of boarded up a little bit.
Can I see past at all?
Go ahead and make a perception check. We'll see how much you're able to see, actually.
23.
You look and you do see a little bit of daylight, and as you kind of look out, you see like a little like notch in the wood, and with your spider eyes, you're able to look out and see enough.
Okay. So I don't want to roll stealth. Can I just do my teleporting?
No, you gotta roll stealth. Yeah,
No.
you can, because it specifies where area you can see. Yeah, that works.
Okay.
literally doesn't move.
I'll like, before I do it though, I'll like turn to look at Rezavan, like if he wants to go first underneath my bubble or not. I don't know how he's.
I just holding you there to go. So.
Oh, okay. So she just like looks at him for a long minute, like wondering, and then okay, and then she like poof. And then I like to imagine, because like she's so tiny, there's like just one minuscule snowflake that like
I was wondering about that.
As you just teleport out, there's a slight little through, and then and then it goes out to the green field, and there's a slight from the grass, a little through.
Yeah, exactly.
Here's the thing, it's a snowflake. No one's gonna notice a single tiny snowflake.
Yes.
Like, benefit of growing up where it snows a lot, if there's just one snowflake, unless it flies right in front of you, you aren't seeing it.
And you don't want to see it.
There could have been a wild-shaped druid or a polymorphed bard outside walking. We don't know. It's a magical world.
True, very true. So, Rezavan, are you following then?
Yeah, then I will stand up and just like action to stealth if I need to stealth it anyway, and then bonus action I'm gonna peek through and zip out. Kind of
right. Go ahead and make a percent. Yeah,
nearby.
with that, you're seeing how Rosa were able to. You'd be able to mimic it, and you're able to bamf through as well. I'll say make the stealth check as you stand up.
Okay. Am I within 30 feet of her? Does this count still? She's just on the other side of the window.
How far did you go, Rosa?
130 feet, right?
I'd go like 20 feet.
Yeah, you're still within the bubble.
That way, yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
Then that will be another 30.
All right. Good night.
He said casually.
As you stand up rather quickly, but then the shadows envelop you, and you.
I will kind of like look for her as I'm like crouched down outside in the tall grass to
Step
never find me and get on top of me again, so I can get us out of there.
Yeah, we can see him.
Make a perception check.
It's like Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
I'll whisper, Rosa.
POV.
She's got to be close.
No, don't eat me. The climax that traumatized a generation.
Yeah.
The Cheerios.
Yeah, if he's whispering, can I find him?
If he's whispering, yes.
If she takes a while, a little while to find me, I'll whisper.
I rolled a 5, so definitely she's just kind of like looking around. She can't find him. Then she hears them, and then
And I'll be looking for anybody else to end her in the area as I'm out there too.
As you're looking, it seems that there mainly looks to be about. You count up that there are about 6 horses here, out front. The door is wide open. The front door, I should specify. And you will both see that the front door is wide open, too. I forgot to mention that. So,
I mean, that's what we found in our adventuring excerpts. Now, honestly, I would like to be part of the investigation now that I'm a little bit more personally involved. And that's why we wanted to bring the evidence to you and see what could be done about it.
So,
There might be some more danger set to the city as well.
so with
Yeah.
that, Gideon, I'll say go ahead and make a persuasion check with advantage since Alize has been assisting.
Alize did really good.
Or Alize, you could also roll persuasion on top of it as well. You both can roll persuasion as well if you want.
Do you
What do
want
you
to
want? I
both
already rolled
roll?
one. So either way.
Okay. All right. I'll roll one.
21.
25.
With that,
I have a +6.
with that, you see.
Why'd you guys make me the face? You should be the face.
With that, you see her kind of sitting down in the chair, one arm on the armrest, and kind of leans back, put a leg over another, leaning back a little bit. As the conversation continues to go on, she starts to get more and more casual, and she there's a little bit of a grin going across her face, thumb kind of tapping.
Like a knowing grin? Like, I'm in
Yeah,
on this grin? Or.
Go ahead and make an insight check.
Oh, right,
Yeah,
right.
is she believing us? Don't roll the 12, Daily. 21.
15.
All right. As you're kind of reading her, she's kind of hard to read, but at the same time, there's an element of where she's definitely believing you, but you got a feeling that she's aware of what is going on, but not because she's in on it. As she then looks and goes, "So Jensen, does that sound consistent with what your men found upstairs?" "Yes. Oh, yes, my lady. It does sound consistent with all the experimentation and everything. The notes that remained and everything along those lines, compared to what we saw here, it seems to be matching the various stories." "Well, it seems that we have want-to-be heroes on our midst. Would you say?"
Oh,
Guilty
I
as
already have that
charged.
title.
Well, I'm glad to hear that you all are, or you both, I should say, are not, she kind of looks at Bark. "That's an oddity. But we'll cross that bridge when we get there. But regardless, I'm happy to hear that you all are not in on this. Just wanting to do good. In that case, I'm willing to let this one slide, even though you did still technically trespass. But, or soul,
I
or
can put the whiskey back if you wish. My apologies.
That's true. I did take a bottle of wine.
It is a wizard.
I haven't drinking it yet, though.
she kind of like strokes her lip a little bit and goes, "Did you count any missing whiskey or wine?" No, my lady, I don't think so. I think you're fine. With everything that you're telling us, I think this Orosol or Thallus is going to cause us more problems than it's worth. So, in that case, I'm willing to overlook all of this. And if you indeed are looking to take care of Thallus, as it were, and I'm assuming you are looking to take care of him.
Oh,
I
definitely.
think at this point, yeah. We just wanted somebody trustworthy to also know, just in case. And we ran into you, thankfully.
Well, in that instance, if I'm assuming, since you said that you are heroes in an adventuring party, that there are potentially more of you, maybe the rest are just in town?
We sent the others ahead to also try to run in. You must have missed them, but yeah, we're gonna go rendezvous. We're staying at an inn, but we were doing some research at the Ayun Temple. Yeah, This is a lot of stuff.
I'll say, since you are concealing information, this will still be a deception check, but...
That's fine. I'm telling half-truths, to be fair.
You are, but half-truths are still deception.
That's still a dirty 20.
She's gonna look like... I guess that makes sense. Those splitting parties, I've heard, leads to disastrous results, but either way...
Yeah.
They were a little afraid of pushing forward, so we kind of voted democratically.
To be fair, Gideon and I here are the more hardy, ones, anyways.
Well, in that case, if you are looking to take out Thallus, I think it is best that my men and I take a look at this tower. I am willing to hire you.
Oh. All right.
Sounds agreeable. Are you, I'm guessing you're the, obviously you said you're guarding this tower. Are you also forefront security of the town as well?
I am a part of the security of the town. I will hire you to look into this investigation with Thallus and his like. Outside of anything, outside of the town of Arkenbridge. We can take it in from here. And she's writing out quill and piece of paper. This should give at least some leverage within our more favorable countries. Verdun, Sembia, don't think it would necessarily work well, but in the likes of Cormier and other Dales, this might bear some weight.
Ooh.
Are you familiar with the General Greer?
Yes, I am familiar with Greer. He was originally stationed in Cormier, last my knowledge, but think he's up in High Moon?
Correct. Yes. Good workings with him in the past?
I don't work much with the Paladins of Bahamut, personally, but everything I know about him, he seems to be on the up and up.
He's our contact from High Noon. We had stumbled across a few other clues that led us here.
He also hired us as well for another thing that we saved a bunch of people from, so we're following a lot of trails, and this was one of them.
Well,
could be a good contact for you to reach out for more information as well to protect the lands.
And with that, you see a person behind her jotting notes down and taking pen and quills, and we will certainly do that. I will hire you on. This will be a note that you have authority from me, from the as captain within the bounds of Arkenbridge, that you are on specific business for the city. I do not specify. I do not specify that business. That is yours to keep. As long as what you're doing is within the bounds of Arkenbridge and within the investigation, that should assist with any other authorities. How many members are within your party, I should specify?
4.
I mean, do you count pets and familiars?
Personally, I do not. They all count people that walk around.
Cal's not going to be offended if we don't count him.
Okay.
So,
cool.
Excellent. She hands you over a document. That is an official document. As she does finish pressing up, and you do see on it, it is a very official document. There's a seal at the very bottom that she seems to have etched in, and it says Captain Ember.
What's the order that she's in charge of?
The Ride.
R-I-D-E?
R-I-D-E. Yep. No unusual spellings this time.
And their armor was
R-H-Y-I.
Yeah. Y and white and gold.
Gold. Okay. Sweet.
Yep.
Well, much appreciated. Like I said, I was former counselor up north. I do take the law at a high extent, so you don't need to worry about us as far as crossing the line too much.
Well, I would certainly hope not.
But regardless, you have definitely done a great service to the people here of Arkenbridge thus far. So, I think we will take it from here, at least with this tower. As far as your further investigations, I hope they bear fruit and you are able to take this person to justice. And whether that justice is bringing him back here for trial, or you seeing it need fit to remove him in the moment, as it were.
And we'll definitely let you know and keep you appraised of, to the best of our abilities in a secure manner. You never know. Eyes and ears could be everywhere.
Of course.
For your knowledge of what you want to find down there, I don't want it to be a surprise or anything from what we found. Obviously, there's something from his notes that this Thallus was planning to utilize some sort of wild magic source flame, which did lead to a ziggurat. In your notes, you also see that he transformed his apprentices and what he would call pets, basically whoever, to I guess try these rituals out while they were failing before he could succeed. There seems to be his former apprentice guarding this flame as a nothic. We did decide to leave him for the sake of he wants supposed vengeance on Thallus, and we were deciding that for the moment, at least keeping the status quo might give us some more time to get more answers before having to pull Thallus straight into this, if he is high mage as he is. And we also, yes, go ahead.
He also, he seemed overly enthusiastic wanting to get rid of Thallus, but he also did mention, you get rid of Thallus, you come back, get rid of me, I don't care, at least he's gone. So just saying, if you feel like you need to take him out.
I want to trust that.
Well,
yeah.
Plus, just the two of us, we weren't sure about taking him one-on-one at the time. There was a lot of traps we had to go through.
Yeah.
She looks... Well, that is certainly good to know. We'll take note of that, and with per our further investigations. She stands up then. Well, unless there's anything else you all wish to add,
Don't pull the lever when you go across the bridge. Don't touch that lever. I already did. It's safe. In the whatever position it was in, she's gonna describe that and be like, don't touch it, and be very quiet.
Okay.
Because there's things above that fog.
Very well. I don't think we're going to be exploring much of it, but it is good to know that it is down there. Regardless...
if you're not going to explore it, then for your knowledge, we do have a key that's keeping the Nothic in. So if you ever do need access, know that it's safe with us, but we can give you access to it if need be.
Very well. With that, I think we will continue our investigation here, but I think it is best that you be on your way. You can meet up with your companions and inform them of everything here. But thank you for your service.
Any one last insight just to make sure, like, it's all above board, that there's nothing that she's trying to pull one on us?
Yeah.
You know us and trusting our captains and generals, you know?
Yep.
15.
16.
Again, she seems to be fairly forthright. The expression before was coy in the idea of, like, they knew what they found and they wanted to see if the story matched up. So,
cool. Make sure no
lovely.
gut feelings are like,
Yep.
It was lovely meeting you, Captain Ember.
Yes.
My name's Alizé. I'm a ranger from the Fae and protections, so a lot of this is in my own interest for my own plane. If you happen to run any other rangers who are also from the Feywild, keep them appraised. They know me. I know them.
Excellent. Well, that is most certainly good to know. Thank you.
Gideon slowly walks over and finds like more of a rose-ish Cormier wine and just says, again, we're not keeping inventory, right?
She looks, goes,
As far as I'm concerned, I'm taking something after I leave here today anyway.
Perfect.
Mm.
I'll just grab the wine as well.
Yep.
So, with that, as you both leave, Resident and Rosa, when the clock back, I'm assuming you all just sprinted back to Arkenbridge?
I think I would have wanted to stay close by
Okay.
just in case and see them leave.
See
Yeah.
us walking.
Fair enough. So,
Mhm.
after a few moments pass, eventually you do see them both leave the tower. Everything seems to be fine, or at least they're walking out.
Yeah, Alize's just stretching and being like, oh. Outside.
You guys don't want to go back. It's a bloodshed, but we got out of there.
Yeah, as they're
So-
walking back towards the city, I'd probably like lean or walk to like meet up with them.
Yeah, like maybe we'll like give a
Yeah.
wide berth type of
Away
thing.
from the
and-
tower, but like
Yeah.
en
Yeah.
route to connect with them.
Hey.
Hello,
Did it?
Bark. I'll take Bark back.
Yeah, that was really weird. She let me go for some reason.
I'm glad you're okay.
Called him an
I was
oddity.
worried about you.
Alize, you need to become a lawyer.
Is that because I told half truths?
Yeah.
I told you I'm good with people. I'm even better as my magic still comes in. All right. It's the Fae.
I believe she almost outwitted me in there. I'm just saying. But
The
we
key is
officially
to never
work for.
100% tell the truth or 100% lie. Keep a balance.
I climb down off of Resvan's shoulder and I go back into myself, and she has Gideon's backpack and just goes, "Ugh," and like just drops it. It's really heavy.
Oh man, sorry about that. I just lifted up.
That's okay, thanks. Thank you.
Good way to gain muscle though.
Okay. Sure.
But yeah, we now work for Captain Ember of the Ride.
We got hired.
What?
Or
For killing
What?
Thallus.
Oh,
They
she didn't really give us any gold, did she?
No.
no. It's probably gonna be after. I don't care anyways. Oh, and I take the gold from Rosa. Yeah. So as we walk and talk, I guess, because it's a few minutes.
Oh,
it's a little bit too.
It's a decent amount.
Yeah. Give him the whole lay down, Captain Ember, and just, they found the information, what we said convinced them that, we had no part in it. We said that we were going to rendezvous with you two. So everything checks out. They know there's 4 of us. We really didn't lie at all. And yeah, the goal is still to kill Thallus. So
We did
They're not
warn
gonna
them
go
about
and-
underneath.
yeah, they didn't really seem interested in going to see the Nothic or anything.
you
Which
trust
is
her?
fine for now. Yeah, she seemed trustworthy. She was actually pretty upset, it sounds like, from finding out that this
I
former
trust her as much as I trust General Greer.
Which is
Why
not
would
that
they-
much.
Why would they not want to go and see what's underneath?
probably for safety reasons. We told them all what was down there. It seemed like the notes were sufficient enough. They're going to be continuing an investigation. We got a note of authority to use within Cormier and the Dale lands around
I think
here
she
too,
just
to
meant
help
her
us.
and her guards. I'm sure they'll bring in some higher mages or other people to investigate.
Yeah. Sometimes you need to bring in others.
Okay.
We can make sure the Ion Temple knows too.
Yeah.
Just so
We'll tell-
there's a couple other factions or something.
Yeah.
Yep.
Let the Harpers know, right? To Amethyst and others, maybe.
She's gone, right?
Yeah, she left.
Yeah.
Let's find someone else. Yep. All right. Well, thank you all for your support. Wasn't expecting to find all that there.
Me neither.
I'm glad they didn't arrest us. They were seeming ready for trespassing.
Well, I'm glad you told us to go in. I mean, we were not going to. There didn't seem like there was a point.
Yeah.
You were the only one that wanted to do it.
Just felt guided. Trust my gut. Like I trust y'all's gut with
Husfa.
keeping nothing alive.
Husfa. Hufin. I don't know what you say.
Yeah, Usfa. All right. Well, Rosa, I got a nice lighter wine. So kind of based on your name, has like rose flavors in it. And then Resident, I want you to try this whiskey with me.
Oh, should you? Is that a good idea?
Oh, it's a perfect night for whiskey. Even just a sip. So let's go relax and heal up, all right?
Okay, I will try it.
That's gonna burn worse than the.
He can sip it. It's fine. I'm not asking him to take a shot or anything. Same with
I
y'all.
know we're a lot younger than you, Alze, but we definitely both are old enough to drink, so...
Oh, I know, but I'm just saying his reaction to coffee was was bad because it was bitter. I'm just saying, I don't think it's gonna be on his palate, but maybe. I mean, I'm really curious about what the results are gonna be.
Okay.
When an individual...
I thought you were saying it because you thought he was too young, but I just had to, remind you we're not.
Yeah, no, I know that. It's more,
Okay.
have you had alcoholic beverages before, Resident?
Yes, we had wine.
Okay, this is just really, it's just stronger. I'm just saying.
It tastes horrible the first time you take it. It's an acquired taste
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah, I'm just saying it's very bitter and that. I'm just warning you. That's all. You can do whatever you want. You can drink the whole bottle. Don't.
Helps to grow hair on your chest, as some people say.
Oh no.
Okay.
Let's go.
All right. So as you all walk through the city of Arkenbridge, heading back to the Ayun Temple, that's where we're going to wrap tonight's session. And go ahead and level up.
What? I didn't expect that.
I was curious, but I was like, with us not tackling it, is it still gonna count?
Look at Mark. Look at him scheming. Look at that face.
Scheming.
I need to ask the DM a question
Yes.
about the level up. If the same thing applies, but we can figure that out later. It's the same hit die.
It's the same hit die. We can chat after. The nice part about your multi-class is it really doesn't matter.
Yep.
Hit die
Same
wise.
hit die.
So
I don't know what to
yeah. No, you guys hit a narrative moment so
Yes. Are we rolling or no?
oh yeah, we're rolling. So we'll go ahead and start with
Okay.
Alize. If you're not ready, we can start with Mark and go the opposite direction.
Yeah.
All right.
please.
We'll go and start with Mark
Okay.
and with Rezamin.
That is a 5.
All right.
Nice.
Rosa.
I'm not multi-classing. It's gonna be druid the whole time. So.
Yee.
How dare.
Whoa, a 7.
Hey!
Good for her.
That's very
Yay.
needed.
You need that HP.
Yes,
Yeah.
needed.
Because
Yes.
we're starting to get to that point where monsters are going to be hitting like trucks.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, Gideon.
Well, definitely gonna go barbarian again. So that's gonna be a D12.
Oh,
Or not.
you would get your level 4 barbarian now, so you actually get ASI stuff.
That's an 8 on the die.
Nice.
Pretty nice.
And Alize.
Okay, thanks. I panicked because I was like, oh no, what dice do I roll? That is a 10!
Hey!
Ooh.
Very nice, very nice. All right, great level ups all around. Okay, we're excited to see where things go next. Good session. Lots of fun things to happen. So stay tuned for next week, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us. As always, keep being awesome. Cheers. Hey there. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this episode, then consider subscribing to be notified when more go live. Thank you to our official artists, Rachel and Dee Lee, for the character art. You can follow them under their socials, Pip400art and Raphaziel, respectively. If you want more D&D actual plays in between Revenants Wake, consider checking out games run by Mark and Mike on Twitch and YouTube under Marquee Gaming and Bardic Dice. And as always, thank you for the royalty-free music done by Kevin MacLeod, Ivan Dutch, Critical Role, and the Dungeon Playlist. Links to everything in the description below. And with that, we'll see you all next time.